everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to sit down and do kind of like this talk through, chit chat, get ready with me tutorial type thing. Definitely something different for the channel. The kids are gone for the weekend, so I thought it'd be nice to get kind of cute and kind of glam and see where this night takes us. So if you want to see how I created this super easy and super cute look, make sure you keep watching. So like I said, I've already done this eye and I'm going to do the other eye. And I'm using these smudge pots by Elf, and this is in brownie point. And I did this, I took it with my finger and put it all over my lid, and it was like way too much, and I was like, oh crap. So I had to wipe it off. Friday, and my sister has my kids, which like she takes my kids, but like it's rare that I don't have like both of them at the same time. So I'm gonna go in with this LA Colors little palette, and I'm going to take both of these shades and blend them in with that brown, but I'm going to take this shade first. Yeah, so it's like really rare that both of my kids are gone at the same time, so I'm kind of excited, honestly. It's like you don't know what to do. What do you do when both of your kids are gone? It's like the opportunities are endless. They're so endless. And if you wanted to stop there, you totally could. I think that's really pretty as well, but I wanted a little depth in there. And to be honest, it's just not blending well. So now I'm going to take that darker brown shade and wipe that over that one. Like so. And then I'm gonna go back in that rose, the first shade, and brighten it up a little bit. Like y'all, this look is super simple. And then I'm gonna go with my trusty Wet n Wild palette in Coming in Latte, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade, which you guys can see that clearly I've almost hit pan, and I'm going to just take a little crease brush like so, and I'm gonna dip it in there very lightly because that palette is like, ooh, like the color payoff is crazy. Okay, and then that's it. And then I'm gonna go back in with this crease brush and blend it out. And just so that that brown is really there from the lid, I'm going to go back in with the pot again and just apply a little bit more so we don't cover up all of that beautiful brown. Legit thinking about taking out my tongue ring when I do my videos because I don't know if it makes me look like I'm talking funny or not, and I kind of messed up just a little bit, but it's okay. You just blend that out with your brush of any excess you have on there. And I'm actually gonna just take a little bit more of that brown. And I'm just gonna put it right where we messed up and then blend that out. That's not working either. So I'm just gonna stick with this one. So what does everybody do when they go out? Like, or like if you're a single parent like me, you don't have your kids, like what do you do? Like, do you just stay in the house, or do you like find something to do? Or do you like just cherish the quietness? Guys are never the same, you guys. Like, they're never twins. They always want to be, they never want to be identical twins. They always want to be fraternal twins. And I just don't know why they hate me so much. So I'm just gonna wait a second and I'm gonna let that all dry. Underneath my brow, I am going to take this light shade and pack that in there. Okay, so taking a break from the eyes, and don't mind my lovely band I have on my face, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and just kind of sweep away any fallout that I have. And on my lips, I have the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper. I mean, it works okay. If you're a girl on a budget like me, then it does the job just well. So I'm just really waiting for this to dry. And I already know they're gonna be so different. But whatever. I know this one's already dry, so we'll just take that off. And this one should be fairly dry. See? And it bled. So the trick that I have learned is just to grab a little bit of your concealer and your concealer brush. If you have Q-tips too, this works. And I'm just gonna clean this up. Oh yeah, that's my little trick. And then I'm just gonna fill in this gap to try to make my eyeliner a little bit more. That's my little trick that I do. They're still different, just one of those things. For primer, I am going to use my Milani Prep and Shield. And of course, if you're like me, you're gonna put a crap ton on because that's just what I do. And if you hear my TV in the back, I am watching Learning to Be Fearless. She is like one of my favorite YouTube beauty gurus. She's plus size, and for those who don't know or can't tell, I am plus size, so I really enjoy watching her. I kind of feel like we all need to like be positive and not always dwell on the negative things in life, because there's just so much worse things that could be happening. I mean, besides Trump running for president, but there's so much more things that we have to worry about, that your size should not reflect or determine the type of person that you are. That's just personal opinion. I'm just ranting. But anyways, my daughter started school. She started Head Start last week, and she absolutely loves it. For all of you that don't know, I have 2 kids. I have my son is 1 and my daughter is 3. He'll be 2 in January. And they're just like my little babies. I'll insert a picture somewhere in here. I love them to death. They get on my nerves sometimes, like pretty sure all kids do, but they're my babies. And I don't honestly know where I would be without them. So yeah. Okay. So for foundations, I don't think I have much left. I'm going to be using the Black Radiance Butterscotch. This is my favorite foundation, and I am running out, so it's kind of sad. And then going in with my damaged beauty blender, I really need to buy a new one. I am going to blend this in. I don't know where my top is because my kids, but I'm going to use my Dream Lumi, and then I'm also going to use my NYX AK as usual. And I'm going to go pretty heavy. to set my contour, to set my concealer, I am going to use my Airspun. I'm going to take a I look so crazy right now. Contour, I'm actually going to try something new today, and I am going to use this. I've used it before, but not to really contour. I'm going to use this Beauty Treats Corrective Concealer Palette, and I am going to go in with, I'm going to go in with this little foundation brush, and I'm actually going to use just the tip of this, and I'm going to take the darkest shade my chin. I'm just going to go ahead and do powder because and then for my nose, I'm going to take this smaller brush and I'm just going to tip it. I look like a lion. And then I'm going to go in with my angled, actually we're going to use a Wet n Wild. We're going to go with the Wet n Wild angle brush. And now I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to use my Master Contour Kit by Maybelline, and then I'm just going to go over that contour. And for the temples of my head, I am going to go in with this little this little brush, and I'm just going to use my Sunny Kiss bronzer for that. And then I'm going to take a angled brush like so, and I'm going to use this to blend out the contour on my nose. A big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to wipe and press. And I'm going to go back in with my bronzer. Going back in with my bronzer, I'm just going to bronze up the rest of my face. And then I'm going to just go right under that contour and just make it a little bit more sharp with some more setting powder. Yep, that's how you do it. That is how you do it, folks. Break your own stuff. Okay, so I went ahead and I threw my lashes on and I put a little bit of the eyeshadow from before my bottom lash line. And I'm going to go ahead and just wipe this away. It's right there. And then for blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the blush that comes in this palette. And I'm just going to put very little on. Very little. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the highlight shade that's in here too. So I'm just going to take this brush. And I'm going to just lightly, because it's so subtle, I kind of want something like pow for tonight. And then just a little on my nose, down the bridge, top of my lip. And then I'm also going to take just my ring finger and dab it and put this in the inner corner of my eye. Just like so. I think I'm just going to take a little bit more on my finger from my nose. And then I'm just going to put some on my finger and blend it in because I feel like it applies better. With my finger. Okay. And then I haven't really decided on what color lip. I kind of want to do a red lip, and then I kind of want to do a neutral lip. So I think I'm going to do, let me see. So I kind of just want to do this color, but I think this color is just a little bit too light. Yeah, it's too light for me. Yeah, I feel like that's too light. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take Spicy Brown, which if you don't know by now, it is like my favorite. And then I'm gonna take this brown sugar My lip is always red right there, and I know you could put like foundation right there if you want to, but it doesn't bother me that much. And I set my face with my Wet n Wild setting spray. And you guys, that is it. I hope you really enjoyed kind of like this chit chat. Get ready with me. I really did like try my best to try to like talk to you guys. But I got distracted. So anyways, I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment down below any videos you want to see next or anything you want to see me try. I am finally almost at 100 subscribers, so I'm definitely grateful for that. So if you would like to be a part of my family, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. There's going to be a ton of more videos to come along with my mommy channel that I'm going to be working on. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and I will see you all later. Stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.